Welcome, brothers and sisters, to Mormon Movie Reviews, where LDS movie lovers belong. My name is Dee Vase, and I'm your host. Today is December 7th, 2022. This is episode 66, and we will review Baptists at Our Barbecue, released in 2004. This has a running time of 1 hour and 32 minutes, and it's a comedy that's rated PG. This review works best if you've seen this film before, though that's not required, and here's your official spoiler alert. Allow me to give you a brief synopsis. Baptists at Our Barbecue is the story of a small town of 262 Mormons and 262 Baptists. It's also a story about one man who will try anything to end the ridiculous feud and bring this town together and keep the peace-loving girl of his dreams from leaving town. At age 29, Tartan Jones here, played by Dan Merkley, he has seen little of the world outside of Utah and nothing by the way of an eternal mate. He's frustrated and still single. Tartan makes a desperate bid to change his life and luck by accepting the first transfer that comes along at work. And fate lands him in a small town affectionately nicknamed Long-Winded, located deep in the mountains, somewhere in the American Southwest. Long-Winded is home not only to some colorful personalities, but also an equal number of Mormons and Baptists. Now, Tartan's arrival, it breaks the tie and intensifies a feud that has existed for years between them. Here we see two of them taking the fight to the street.
Brother Hatch locked himself in the library for 2 days to lose some pounds. Overweight.
That's not a bad idea. I may need to try that myself. Now, the town is so small that the Latter-day Saints, they actually meet, instead of in a normal chapel, they actually meet in somebody's house, which is affectionately nicknamed God's Bungalow. And to make things worse, likely marriage prospects remain in short supply. Tartan's only hope of betrothal is with the town's best-looking prospect, Charity, here played by Heather Beers. Now, the Ward Talent Show highlights some of the cringeworthy humor that you can look forward to when watching Baptists at Our Barbecue.
Put your shoulder to the wheel. Jazzy lady, won't you be my baby? I don't know where it's at, but it's driving me crazy. Baby, I am old.
So bad, it's almost good. Now, suspicions, they really fly when someone hauls off half the double-wide trailer that has served as the chapel. And true to the namesake of the movie, the town's Mormons invite the Baptists to a Ward barbecue in an attempt to bury the feud. It's at this time, however, that Charity's out-of-town boyfriend, Howard, he zooms in for one last-ditch effort to try to win her back.
It's over, Howard.
Over?
Yeah,
But I drove all the way out here.
too bad.
Well, what are you gonna do? Stay here in this dump?
Yeah.
I have no idea. This place is so... My aunt just taught me how to make my first quilt. And Willie, he fixed my car and didn't charge me a thing. And Fern is going to let me decorate the new slush shop, and I think it's kind of funny when he does that finger thing.
Sorry, Howard. In the end, Charity and Tartar, they get engaged and everyone in the town lives happily ever after. If you want to get in touch with me, I'm at mormonmoviereviews@gmail.com. Now, Baptists at Our Barbecue is actually based on a book by Robert Farrell Smith. The book was published in 2002 and served as the basis for the movie. And then Christian Wiese brought that book to life onto the silver screen. Now, at the box office, Baptists at Our Barbecue didn't do very well. It was only released to 11 theaters, and it only made like $170,000. It was not a box office success. Now, one critic said that the cast of Baptists at Our Barbecue, they seem stifled by the boredom of their own film. And I can tell you for my experience is that I don't think I've ever laughed less in a romantic comedy. I mean, the town is filled with quirky people, but those personalities didn't translate into funny moments. The film depicts an idyllic innocence that makes it great for a family night movie, but just don't expect to laugh very much and you'll be just fine. Now, thanks so much for joining me to review this film. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and join us next time for another episode of the Mormon Movie Reviews, where LDS movie lovers belong, in which we will review the old official church classic, By Their Fruits. So long.